Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Industrial Technology and Energy Development Cooperation Networking Day dialogue between the Minister for Trade and ambassadors. Please allow me to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Natasha, or my Korean name is Seo Misorang, and it's an absolute honor and delight to be serving as your MC once again, continuing on from last year. I will introduce myself in the traditional Korean way. 인사드리겠습니다. 저는 오늘 행사의 진행을 맡은 아나운서 서미소랑입니다. 반갑습니다. Thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to each and every participant here this afternoon for taking precious time out of your busy schedules to join us. Now, your safety is of the utmost importance, so I would like to ask for your attention to the screen. These are the emergency exits of this room and building. So in the case of an emergency, please follow our secretariat or hotel staff members' directions and promptly make your exit. Today's networking day will be held officially in English, but for your convenience, we do provide simultaneous interpretation to and from Korean. For that, please use the receivers placed on the table in front of you. Turn it on, and for Korean, please tune into channel 1, and for English, channel 2. All right. So without further ado, let us begin the opening ceremony of the 2022 Industrial Technology and Energy Development Cooperation Networking Day dialogue between Minister for Trade and ambassadors. This is hosted by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy and organized by KIT, the Korea Institute of Advancement of Technology. First of all, I have the pleasure of introducing our distinguished guests in attendance. Now, as I call your name, please stand up and greet your fellow participants. First of all, we have the honor of being joined by His Excellency Deok An, the Minister for Trade at the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Dr. Byung-Ju Min, President of KIAT. Mr. Song-woo Ryu, the Director of MOTI. Mr. Jung-woo Kim, Executive Director of KIAT. Mr. Tae-ho Kim, Vice President of KOTRA. His Excellency Saeed Badamshi Shabes Drari, Ambassador of Iran. His Excellency Delwa Hossain, Ambassador of Bangladesh. His Excellency Gandhi Sulistianto, Ambassador of Indonesia. Her Excellency Savitri Indrachapa Panaboke, Ambassador of Sri Lanka. Her Excellency Pedro Garcia Cristaldo, Chargé d'Affaires AI of Paraguay. His Excellency Omar Bar, First Counselor of Senegal. His Excellency Songkhane Luan Mumin Thone, Ambassador of Laos. His Excellency Giancarlo Brenna, Third Secretary of the Republic of Peru. Her Excellency Doris Bress, Minister Plenipotentiary of Ghana. Her Excellency Carla Makoto, Chargé d'Affaires AI of Honduras. His Excellency Wichu Wechachiwa, Ambassador of Thailand. His Excellency Khalid Abdelrahman, Ambassador of Egypt. His Excellency Ali Mohammed Megashi, Ambassador of Nigeria. His Excellency Francisco Alberto Gonzalez, Chargé d'Affaires AI of Colombia. His Excellency Carlos Eduardo Emanuele, Ambassador of Ecuador. Her Excellency Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega, Ambassador of the Philippines. Her Excellency Aida Ismailova, Ambassador of Kyrgyz Republic. Her Excellency Erden Chogt Sarangtogos, Ambassador of Mongolia. Her Excellency Sarah Angelina Solis Castaneda, Ambassador of Guatemala. Her Excellency Muwende Muwinzi, Ambassador of Kenya. His Excellency Mohammed bin Sabri, Ambassador of Algeria. His Excellency Nabil Munir, Ambassador of Pakistan. His Excellency Datuk Lim Jueji, Ambassador of Malaysia. Her Excellency Ray Mulindima Hamwise, Chargé d'Affaires AI of Zambia. His Excellency Kofi Philip Milan, Councillor of Côte d'Ivoire. His Excellency Arturo Gil Pinto, Chargé d'Affaires AI of Venezuela. His Excellency Amit Kumar, Ambassador of India. And Her Excellency Asal Altal, Ambassador of Jordan. Her Excellency Tring Botum Rangsay, Ambassador of Cambodia. And His Excellency Kathos Jebel Matai, Ambassador of Sierra Leone. Once again, on behalf of the host and organizing bodies, I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to all distinguished guests for your time here this afternoon. All right, so let us begin. We have the opening remarks, which will be delivered by Dr. Pyeong-Ju Min, President of KIAT, Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Dr. Pyeong-Ju Min.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pyeong-Ju Min, President at KIAT, the Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology. I'd like to convey my sincere appreciation to His Excellency Dr. An, Minister for Trade, our guest of honor, Her Excellency Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega, Ambassador of the Republic of Philippines, distinguished guests, and each and every one of you for joining the 2022 Industrial Technology and Energy Development Cooperation Networking Day. This year marks the 11th anniversary since the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, MUTIE, and KIAT have been cooperating with emerging nations based on Korea's industrial innovation experience. While the pandemic has put the global economy in the worst downturn, paradoxically, it has accelerated a digital and green transition. In line with the global needs, Motier and Kiat are utilizing our project to assist digitalization across industries and to respond to climate change. In today's networking day, Motier and Kiat would like to suggest our vision for development cooperation in the areas of industry and energy. Likewise, please take this opportunity to share your insight. Your valuable opinions will serve as a foundation to further our joint effort. As we have entered an era filled with hyper-uncertainties dominating society, we now have to go on a path we have never been to. I hope that industry and energy ODA would be along the way. And next year, I hope to greet you all without the mask celebrating the endemic. Finally, I hope all goes well with you all. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Everyone, please join me in giving another big round of applause to Kia President, Dr. Byung-Ju Min. Continuing on, we will hear the welcoming remarks, and for that, I have the honor of inviting onto the stage His Excellency Tokun An, Trade Minister of the hosting body, MOTI. Please welcome His Excellency Tokun An.
Honorable ambassadors, distinguished guests, it is my great pleasure to meet you all. I would like to thank the ambassador here today for your participation in the Industry Energy ODA Networking Day. My thanks also goes to President Byung-Ju Min of Kiat, as well as all staff members for preparing this event. As you are well aware, throughout the whole growth of economy and democracy in Korea, international aid and support have played a vital role. Building on the experience of economic growth, Korea is now expanding ODA policy and programs with partner countries. I believe industry energy ODA programs of our ministry have created a synergy effect in many aspects of the relationship between Korea and partner countries. Since launching the first industry energy ODA program in 2012, MOTI has supported 28 task program and 44 projects by investing $230 million over 11 years. Korea has supported partner countries to establish a solid industrial foundation and improve their productivity by sharing manufacturing technologies and experiences. Korea has also helped to construct green energy town to supply electricity, contributing to ensuring a clean and sustainable living environment. Going forward, Korea will continue to promote mutually beneficial ODA programs for the economic development of partner countries. Today, I would like to introduce 3 policy directions of MOTI ODA programs and explain a joint study for mid and long-term ODA strategy. First, we will strengthen cooperation to establish stable supply chain amidst uncertainties in the trade environment. As a global supply chain disruption triggered by COVID-19 and geopolitical tensions are no longer variables but constant in the global economy, supply chain cooperation is of the utmost importance to deal with the restructuring of the global value chain. When it comes to restoring global supply chain issue, the effort of any single country are not sufficient. In this vein, supply chain partnership is crucial, especially in key industries such as ICT, automobiles, machinery, and chemicals. Given its significance, cooperation on raw materials, including critical minerals and rare metal, also need to be strengthened, together with cooperation in new industries such as electricity vehicle and batteries. Second, we will expand digital networks and build digital trade order to facilitate the digital transformation. We took our first step in November by signing the Korea-Singapore Digital Partnership Agreement and will lead the way in expanding the global trade network by joining the Digital Economic Partnership Agreement early next year. Building on such achievement, we look forward to engaging in new digital cooperation with partner countries. Third, I would like to emphasize the importance of cooperation in response to climate change. As the Paris Agreement and COP26 usher in a new climate regime, countries around the globe are instituting policies to combat climate change. In order to successfully address climate change issue, inclusive international cooperation is crucial. Korea will actively cooperate to improve partner countries' capacity to deal with climate change by sharing innovative technology for carbon neutrality through the expansion of Green ODA. Next, I would like to briefly explain the joint study for Industry Energy ODA vision. I proposed the joint study for Industry Energy ODA vision during the Korea-ASEAN Economic Ministerial meeting in September to carry out ODA programs from a strategic and long-term perspective. Korea will implement this initiative with ASEAN countries first and hope to expand to other regions such as Africa and Central South America. Through joint study, I believe we may create numerous opportunities for better and more effective cooperation programs together. I'm certain that our cooperation efforts so far and in the future will help us achieve further economic development. Lastly, we now join in the race to host the 2030 World Expo. As the 2030 Busan World Expo will serve as an important opportunity to share our global vision and commitment, I would like to ask for your active support. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Please give Trade Minister Tokun An another warm round of applause. All right, let's begin the body proper of today's networking day. We will watch two short videos. First, to congratulate the 2022 Industrial Technology and Energy Development Cooperation Networking Day, the recipient countries have sent in video messages. We have collated them together, so let's have a look at them on the screen.
Hello, my name is Ariel Yepes and I am the manager of the Infrastructure and Energy Department of the Inter-American Development Bank. I am honored to have been invited to be part of the 2022 Industrial Technology and Energy Development Cooperation Networking Day. A great opportunity to celebrate the CAIAT and IDB collaboration recently officialized by the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding. The IDB is a lending source of financing for economic, social, and institutional development in Latin America and the Caribbean. It conducts cutting-edge research and provides policy advice, technical assistance, and training to public and private sector clients throughout the region. For over 60 years, we have been the lead multilateral investors in infrastructure in the region. The department supports the strengthening of regulatory and institutional frameworks of the countries in the region, and finances the investments required to provide quality infrastructure services that promote sustainable and inclusive growth. We have an active portfolio of more than 22 billion and a current pipeline of 3 billion. Throughout our operations and knowledge, we are committed to supporting the region in complying with the Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreement. Additionally, our pipeline and initiatives are built upon the following principles: digital transformation, gender and inclusion, climate change, transparency, and private sector participation. That's why it is crucial to strengthen alliances such as this one between the IDB and the Korean government. Korea has become one of the most critical economic partners in the region to close the infrastructure gap. Our goal is to continue to work with Korea by emphasizing innovation and decarbonization to promote equal opportunities. We need to keep up the momentum of the partnership and share opportunities and experiences to deliver more efficient, sustainable, and inclusive infrastructure in Latin America and the Caribbean. Thank you.
Today, a number of projects are being carried out by the Ministry of Innovative Development in cooperation with the governmental organizations and private sector of the Republic of Korea. In particular, I can say about the project establishment of eco-friendly agricultural machinery center will provide great support to the development of agricultural machinery in Uzbekistan and introduce innovations in the field, as well as serve to apply prominent technological updates. In fact, such collaborative work will raise the mutually beneficial relations between two countries to a higher level. These joint efforts will serve as the beginning of a long-term and fruitful cooperation between our organizations, and I have high hopes that more promising projects will be implemented together in near future.
The Department of Science and Technology Metals Industry Research and Development Center is the sole government agency that is mandated to assist the local metals, engineering, and allied industries so that they become more productive and competitive. We are deeply honored and privileged to be the direct recipient of the official development assistance from the Republic of Korea for the project Establishment of the Mold Technology Support Center, MTSC. Congratulations on your anniversary. I would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to your institute for the success of the MTSC project. The grant and expertise you have provided to the DOST MARDC for the establishment of the MTSC is very much appreciated, as this will further develop the die and mold industry in the country. It will also be instrumental in improving the skills and technical know-how of our most valuable resource, our labor force, which is the heart and soul of the Philippines manufacturing industry. Again, congratulations, and we look forward to more opportunities to collaborate with you in the future.
Hello, this is Haymanot Beleta from Ethiopia Ministry of Water and Energy. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy of the Republic of Korea and other stakeholders for their financial support for the implementation of water supply infrastructure construction in 4 villages of Dugda Warada or district project. Currently, Ethiopia's Oromia region is experiencing severe water shortage due to global extreme weather events and extreme droughts. The Korean government's drinking water development projects to overcome these problems have been a great help to the life of Ethiopians. In particular, through these projects, I was able to learn a lot of know-how in terms of not only supplying drinking water, but also substantial operation, direction and execution plan based on the Korea's advanced technology. I sincerely hope that they will continue to develop in the future. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy of the Republic of Korea. Thanks a lot.
Thưa các bạn đồng nghiệp Hàn Quốc, thay mặt lãnh đạo Tổng công ty Đường sắt Việt Nam, tôi rất vinh dự được phát biểu tại sự kiện đánh giá về các dự án hợp tác với chính phủ Hàn Quốc do Viện Phát triển Công nghệ Hàn Quốc tổ chức. Như các bạn đã biết, Hàn Quốc hiện đứng thứ 2 trên 97 quốc gia và vùng lãnh thổ đầu tư vào Việt Nam. Trong đó, hơn 9.000 công ty Hàn Quốc đã vào Việt Nam và hợp tác trong nhiều lĩnh vực khác nhau. Đặc biệt về phát triển kết cấu hạ tầng đường sắt, tháng 6 năm 2022, Chính phủ Hàn Quốc đã cam kết cung cấp khoản viện trợ không hoàn lại cho Chính phủ Việt Nam để triển khai dự án nâng cao năng lực quản lý an toàn đường sắt tại Việt Nam. Với vai trò là đơn vị thụ hưởng trực tiếp của dự án, chúng tôi sẽ phối hợp chặt chẽ và đồng hành cùng với liên danh nhà thầu để đảm bảo các mục tiêu chính của dự án, đó là cải tiến công nghệ và thiết bị kiểm tra bảo trì đường sắt, nâng cao năng lực bảo trì đường sắt và đào tạo nguồn nhân lực của Tổng Công ty Đường sắt Việt Nam.
My name is Tata Cipta Dirgantara, Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, Institut Teknologi Bandung, Indonesia. Under Machine Tools Industries Development Center project with ITB, Chemtech provided manufacturing and measuring equipments and organized more than 15 training programs to improve Indonesian capability in producing machine tools. The project is a complete success despite challenging conditions due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the South Korean government, especially MOTI, Kiat, and Chemtech for the extensive support during the project's duration. I hope that the success of MTIDC could be the beginning of other collaboration projects between the Faculty of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, ITB, and Chemtech.
ในนามส่วนตัวก็คือปาซนก็คือกระทรวงพลังงานและตัวแห่ก็คือรัฐบาลสปป.ลาวเนาะในปาซนในเขตพื้นที่โครงการนี้ก็ขอแสดงความขอบใจขอเนาะในนามส่วนตัวก็คือทางการจัดตั้งเฮาก็ผ่านการจัดตั้งปฏิบัติโครงการตัวนี้เนาะก็ถือว่ามันโดยรวมมันก็มีความหมายความสำคัญให้แก่การพัฒนาเศรษฐกิจสังคมของท้องถิ่นเนาะและในเบื้องภาครัฐของพวกเราก็มีความดีใจเนาะที่ว่าโครงการตัวนี้มันได้สนองไฟให้ประชาชนแบบถาวรเนาะและความเดียวกันนั้นมันก็อีกหนึ่งมันจะเป็นการสุดโต่งการผลิตของประชาชนอยู่ในเขตพื้นที่โครงการนี้จะมีความหลากหลายเนาะซึ่งว่าปัจจุบันนี้ประชาชนก็ได้มีการใส่ไฟเนาะเข้าในการผลิตหลายขึ้นมันก็เป็นทางเรื่องหนึ่งที่ว่าจะซอยในการพัฒนาเศรษฐกิจสังคมโดยเฉพาะแม่นการปกปักรักษาสิ่งแวดล้อมในเขตดังกล่าวนี้เนาะและอีกหนึ่งก็ขอแสดงความขอบใจนำมายังประชาชนก็คือรัฐบาลเกาหลีที่ว่าให้การช่วยเหลือแก่โครงการดังกล่าวนี้เนาะขอขอบใจ
On behalf of MOTI and Kiat, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to those 7 recipient countries for sharing those warm messages. Now, our next video is a short promotional video about the Industrial Technology and Energy ODA. So let's take a look. We ask for your attention to the screen.
The Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, MOTI, has taken on expanded roles and responsibilities, helping to transform South Korea into a dynamic and economic powerhouse throughout its history. Now better equipped to deal with the challenges of the 21st century, MOTI committed to providing a foundation for economic growth by combining its efforts to fulfill its wide range of responsibilities in the areas of commerce, investment, industry, and energy. As part of the effort, the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy provides development cooperation projects in the form of Grant ODA. And the Ministry has duly designated and authorized the Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology to execute the Ministry's Grant ODA on its behalf. As a government agency under Korea's Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy, Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology, KIAT, manages industrial technology and energy ODA projects around the world. Industry and energy development cooperation projects strive for co-prosperity with partner countries by engaging in sustainable, locally optimized and systematic programs through cooperation between companies. With this strategy, Industry and Energy Development Cooperation offers 4 development cooperation models. First, the Technology Demonstration and Pilot Model creates industry or energy infrastructure designed to suit local conditions. Partner countries can check for technical feasibility and replicate to other regions. The Innovation Hub model involves establishing a hub center for a certain industrial sector to promote and support innovation activities. Product localization and supply provides localized machinery and equipment, such as agricultural machinery. Finally, TASK, Technology Advice and Solutions from Korea, involves a Korean technical expert team visiting the production line of a local company to resolve technical difficulties and transfer knowledge. Based on these models, MOTI and KIAT are actively engaged in various sectors spanning manufacturing, agriculture and fisheries, energy and natural resources, and environmental industries around the world. Furthermore, MOTI and KIAT will play a key role in contributing to the global goals, such as the transition to a green and digitalized economy and the stability of the global value chain. MOTI and KIAT will continue to promote cooperative projects and more partners in the future. A miracle achieved by Korea to bring to life through the value of mutual benefit and coexistence. MOTI and KIAT, a leader in international development cooperation for industry and energy, is by your side. We will grow together.
Yes, I think we would all agree that we were able to see how industrial, technology, and energy ODA projects have contributed to strengthening emerging nations and emerging economies based on Korea's extensive accumulated experience in industrial innovation. Now we will move on to 2 presentations. For the opening presentation, I would like to invite Mr. Jung-woo Kim, the Executive Director of KIAT, onto the stage. His presentation is titled Industrial Energy ODA Vision, Proposal of a Joint Study. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jung-woo Kim.
Good afternoon. My name is Jung-woo Kim, Executive Director at KIAT. It's an honor to speak to you. As we all know, the world is going through significant changes due to the series of unprecedented conflicts. What I am about to present is MOTI and KIAT's effort to integrate our development cooperation to the new demands. All right. This initiative was first introduced at the Senior Economic Officials meeting between Korea and ASEAN in September 2022 as a means to respond to the global value chain and the transition to a green and digitalized economy. Furthermore, we hope that this initiative plays a catalytic role in connecting the private sector and international organizations for better efficiency. And ultimately, we hope this contributes to resolving global issues, which we hope to apply to other regions. Accordingly, MOTI and KIAT proposed the following joint study for mid to long-term ODA vision. We plan to proceed with ASEAN first, then expand to other regions. Having said that, I ask for attention from non-ASEAN countries as well. In essence, we propose to take a holistic approach reflecting the mid to long-term national strategies for regional impacts. And we plan to accept demands on a regular basis according to timeline. First overall plan as step 1, joint study will proceed based on the concepts proposed by partner countries, which will be developed into a project model. Then step 2, which is the N-2 process, will proceed with a request letter from the partner country. For step 1, we ask the partner countries submit a concept considering your national strategies and priorities. These are office examples to give you an idea. Once received, the Korean side will perform a comprehensive review of the concept based on various factors shown on the slide, such as policy alignment, Korea's expertise, etc. Based on the review results, we will group them by sectors, regions, and potential impact, and establish a vision, in other words, a mid to long-term plan for the region. Then we will develop them into an individual project model. In general, they will be categorized into global supply chain, digital, and green sectors. Once the vision is established, the Korean side will share the results with ASEAN. Each country will review the respective project model, and the country which likes to pursue the ODA model will need to submit a request letter to Korea via the embassy in Korea. Typically, ODA models are developed by the government, industrial experts, and academia. But we plan to have the private sectors and multilateral development banks' involvement in identifying new projects. And ultimately, we hope to contribute to resolving global issues. Here's the overall timeline. Because we are proceeding this initiative with ASEAN countries first, we ask that ASEAN members' embassies pay special attention, but other embassies are welcome to participate. Your feedback and participation will help us prepare the next vision. We ask that ASEAN embassies submit concepts by February 2023 to KIAT. Once KIAT receives the concepts, we will proceed with the study and develop a project model until August 2023. And the result will be shared at the ASEAN Senior Economic Officials meeting in November 2023. We trust that the proposed joint study will help us strengthen our relationship. Furthermore, we hope that we go beyond the usual and develop a common vision together. Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much, Executive Director Jong-woo Kim. We were able to see where the industrial technology and energy ODA's future lies, especially as the projects respond to various global challenges and changes. All right, now, should you wish to receive a soft copy of that KIAT presentation you just saw, please let us know by inserting your business card into a box that we have prepared outside at the registration desk, and we will email a soft copy out to you. Let's move on to our next presentation. It's my great pleasure to introduce the next presenter, Her Excellency Maria Teresa Dizon de Vega, Ambassador of the Philippines to the Korea. Her topic is Industrial and Energy ODA from a partner country's perspective. Please give Her Excellency Ms. Dizon de Vega a big round of applause.
안녕하십니까? 저는 필리핀 대사 테레사 데 베가입니다. 반갑습니다. Minister Do Kong-an of MOTI, Dr. Pyong Jo-min of KIAT, other representatives of MOTI, KIAT, and KOTRA, and excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps. Thank you very much for in advance for listening to this brief presentation, which will give you a snapshot of the development cooperation projects between the Republic of the Philippines and the Republic of Korea through MOTI and KIAT. And while I'm sure we are all challenged by the extreme weather conditions right now in Korea, whenever we talk about development cooperation in such a convivial atmosphere, our spirits remain warm and inspired. So let me quickly begin. This presentation will just have two parts. One is a list of projects, a snapshot of projects that we have either just recently completed or currently undergoing in the Philippines with MOTI and KIAT, and then what we feel on the part of the Philippine implementing agencies and beneficiary agencies, the keys to the success of these projects. First project is the Mold Technology Support Center. This is a project which has just been completed. The objective is to transfer molding technologies for the advancement of the mold and dye industry in the Philippines. It was just completed this year, which is again a testament to the very close cooperation, because the implementing agencies on both sides were able to complete the project even at the height of the pandemic. The center was established in one of our economic zones in the Philippines. The location, the site, and the building was provided by the Philippines. The equipment, the tool supply, and the training provided by Korea. And this particular project also promoted B2B or business-to-business technical cooperation. The next example of another development cooperation project is the task or the technology advice and solutions from Korea program. This is for the food processing sector in the Philippines. And again, the objective is to improve the capacity of the food-related companies and industry in the Philippines. The project duration is from 2021 to 2023. This is already the second batch. And you see there the amount of the grant, the project budget for this particular development cooperation project. And again, it allowed participating Philippine companies to analyze on-site technical issues, provide consultations, and to resolve issues. And that includes the application of best practices for food manufacturing, including packaging, processing, HCCP, new product development, consultations, and of course, the all-important testing stage for food production. Workshops and training programs were held in the Philippines and Korea. And like other programs, it also promoted B2B partnerships so that we bring the project out to the private sector. And the Philippine government also provided support in organizing the seminars and trainings. The next project is a very important project for us. It has just started this year. And this is the task, again, it is under the task program of KIAT, is for the agricultural machinery sector. This is a very, very important initiative and a very important sector on the part of the Philippines because of the renewed focus on smart agriculture and food security in our country. It will run until 2024. And for the scope of the project, for each participating Philippine company, again, they will analyze on-site technical issues, and there will be provision of consultations to resolve such issues. And this also includes invitational training in Korea. There are workshops and trainings taking place. They will be taking place both in the Philippines and here in Korea. And again, there is a very strong B2B partnership. And the selection process for the Philippine participating companies is to be completed, will be completed this month, before the end of this month. And the technical diagnosis or the review, the technical review for each of these companies will then commence in 2023. This was mentioned by the executive director of Kiat earlier in his presentation of the ODA, the proposed ODA cooperation. Development cooperation system, and we have this in the Philippines. We're going to be starting next year for a 3-year period. This is for the implementation of the Origin Management System, or OMS, for the promotion of FTAs, and the objective is to reduce the time and cost to comply with various rules of origin, regulations and requirements under GSP schemes and under FTA schemes. And it will also help to promote the export of Philippine products from the micro, small, and medium enterprises sector. So this is very important. It falls under digital innovation also, and hopefully will help educate the private sector in terms of how to manage their production in keeping with FTA and GSP considerations. So as I mentioned, the project duration will be from 2023 to 2025, and the budget granted, you can see it there, is in the amount of US $5.4 million. Now, with that snapshot of the different development cooperation projects we have with MOTI and Kiat, we just wanted to share with our colleagues from the different countries here what we have seen as the key factors for the success of these projects, some of which have already been completed, some of which are already in their second iteration. And these are, number one, very, very important factor for the success is matching the beneficiary needs vis-a-vis Korea's expertise. And we've seen that in mold and die casting. We are very optimistic and very confident that we will see the same results in smart agriculture, because we know that this is one of the strengths of Korea, and also the same with managing the FTA and GSP requirements in a more organized, systematic, and digital manner. The coordination, the close coordination between the assigned implementing agencies on both sides is also very, very important. As mentioned by one of our officials from the Department of Science and Technology in the video for the global partners, you can see there the one critical factor is really the close coordination. The participation of the private sector is a third key factor in our view, which spells the difference between the successful implementation and a less than successful implementation, because, excuse me, these are for the industrial sector. It's very important to bring the private sector into the process early on, and we found that this is very useful for our purposes. And of course, lastly, the mutual benefit involved. So let me end my presentation there. Thank you very much for your time. And I'd like to greet you all on behalf of the Philippine Embassy. Happy holidays. Kamsahamnida.
And that concludes the two presentations. We will now move on to the closed-door dialogue between the Minister for Trade and ambassadors. For those of you watching this video, we will have to bid you farewell, but we certainly do hope that you will join us next year for the 2023 iteration of the ODA Networking Day. Thank you very much. 고맙습니다.